Lovelies, welcome to Laya Love Stuff. This is your cozy corner of the internet where you can reflect, reset, and find relief all in one place. And today I wanted to talk about a topic that I think a lot of people will be thinking of when it is getting closer to that time, Valentine's Day. And I wanted to talk about love. I wanted to talk specifically about the love that I feel gets neglected the most, which is self-love. And love found me specifically when I started treating myself differently. Okay, so let's get into it. Everyone says love yourself first. Self-love is the best love. You can't love somebody else unless you love yourself. And no one ever explains how to actually do that. First off, I didn't find it. I did not go searching for it. It actually did find me. And it is something that you attract. It's not something that you should go chase. You can go out there to see what's out there, but it should not be a force of nature. You should not try to force love. You should not try to make something that is not there. Love will always find you, and you will know it when it shows up. And that is so important. So what even is self-love? Some people think that self-love means that you have to be very confident. You have to be a go-getter. You need to look at yourself every day and love who you see. Honestly, what do you think self-love is? Because I'll tell you my interpretation. Mainly is how I respond on those days where nothing's happening. Those days that are boring, mundane, slow-moving, gentle. How do I actually show up for myself? And how do I treat myself on the days where I could choose easily not to? That's how I look at self-love. So I found myself in this bad hole of, self-deprecation, rumination, and sometimes I could even say self-hatred when I got out of this relationship that was not serving me, and I couldn't even understand how I got there. And I got there, I realized, because I did not love myself enough, and I thought that maybe I could find the love for myself in someone else. I need the hug from someone else. I need the words from someone else, but I never gave that to myself. And I reflect on that time as a moment of, if I just stopped and thought about what I wanted, thought about what I needed, more than thinking that I want this from someone else, I want this relationship from someone else, I want this love from someone else. But if I thought about what I actually needed in that moment, I think I would have decided things differently. First shift that I ever had was I needed to stop abandoning myself. The word lonely comes up for me when I think of this. We view lonesome or being alone, being lonely, as such a negative thing. And it has this connotation of, if you're lonely, you're unhappy. That's why you need to go have kids. You need to go find your partner. You need to go out there and start, because you have this biological clock ticking, or maybe you're so into your work, but you need someone to share this wealth with. Because being alone, there's no way you can be happy. And when you start believing that, that's when you abandon yourself. Because you're no longer thinking of yourself. You are thinking of, how can I go find that person to fill that void? Fill that void of my loneliness. But in actuality, is it bad being alone if you are happy? The second shift I had was how I speak to myself on that self-love journey. Because how often, and you can do your own audit, how often do you find yourself saying, oh, I should have did this. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, I was so dumb. Oh, I look bad today. Versus how often do you say, I look good. I got it going on. I love this thing that I did today. I loved how I pulled through in my job. I did so great. Having those accolades towards yourself, even on days where you didn't work for it. Like, oh, I just love life today. Oh, I feel so cozy. I'm doing the thing. How can I pour into myself today? I actually look pretty good today. I'm proud of myself. You're not feeding your brain that positivity. You're feeding it negativity, and that you need to respond. The need to hone in on, look at, ruminate on the negative. And you can't get that out when you have a cycle like that. Speaking to yourself, even if you think it feels cheesy. I mean, I feel like I'm cheesy talking to a camera, but I do it anyway because I am like, you know what? I'm going to speak it. Because when you speak things into existence, you can attract the same positive energy. Because how you speak to yourself, how do you think about yourself, it shows in your walk. It shows in how you talk. And that is the one thing that is so attractive when finding the right love. Because people that love you see those little things. It's not usually, oh, I love this girl so much because of how much makeup she has on, because of the shoes she got on, because of this and because of that, or she's so perfect, she didn't mess up. That's not how love finds you. Not in the superficial. People can see how you speak to yourself. And the third thing I did was I made myself feel safe. I wanted to talk about this because there's this whole concept online about masculine energy presenting one. They have to be the one to protect you. You receive, they give. That's all it is. And you need a protector. You are your own bodyguard. Whether or not you are in a relationship, you are responsible for you. And everyone will say that. Everyone will say you are responsible in making these right choices. You're responsible in your job and making sure you come through for the team. You are responsible for you, even when it comes to your safety. Once I realized that no one is coming to save me, and I cannot go out there chasing a protector, was when I had to take that into my own hands and treat myself like the delicate flower I am. Understanding that days are going to be heavy. Some days I am not as strong as I think I am. But when I come back to my home, when I go into my sanctuary, when I go into my internal thoughts, into myself, that is my safety. The safety is not the place, it's not the person, it's what I make it. It's literally what I make it. So when you are trying to find love, and what I should say is when you are ready to receive love, when you are available for love to come your way, is when you can already trust yourself. You are in tune with yourself. You are aligned with yourself, and you believe that you can protect yourself in any situation. Protecting your peace is what you can believe in yourself and trust yourself to do. And if you can't do that, are you available to be somebody else's peace? Are you available to let somebody else in to your peace? So I wanted to part ways with Lovelies talking about this. And here's your question. How do you treat yourself when no one's watching? So let me know in the comments below. And also I'm going to be uploading an article on my Substack that is titled the same as this video, Love Found Me When I Treated Myself Differently. And please, let's have this as an open discussion. How do you treat yourself when no one's watching? And how do you think you should improve that, or maybe dial back on something on your connection with love and how you attract it? So, okay, until next time, make sure you like and subscribe. And I love you, my lovelies. Mwah.